Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the episode. And today we are diving into a skill that can make a huge difference in business, entrepreneurship, and even student presentation. How smartly do a product pitch? Now, thinking about this every day, investors, clients, and customers hear hundreds of ideas. Some ideas are great, but only a few are presented in a way that truly grabs attention, right? Now, that's because a success pitch is not just about the product, it's about how clearly and confidently you communicate and value of the product. So, in today's episode, let's break down the simple steps to create a smart and impactful product pitch. The first one is always start with a problem. Every strong product pitch begins with a problem. Okay, so people don't buy products just because they look impressive. They buy solution to problems they face in real life. So instead of immediately taking or mentioning about the features, begin by explaining the issue your audience can relate to. For example, professionals spend hours switching between multiple apps for communication, task management, and tracking progress. So this reduces productivity and it wastes a lot of time. Now, immediately the audience understands the pain point. So when you begin with a relatable problem, people become curious about your solutions and they remember that great pitches are customer focused and not product focused. Now, once the problem is clear, introduce your product as the solution. So, this part should answer three questions. What is your product? Who is it for? Why does it exist? So, for example, TaskFlow is a smart workspace platform that combines communication, task management, and project tracking in one place. Now, notice how simple and direct that sounds. So, avoid using complicated technical language, and your audience should understand your idea within seconds. So, a smart pitch explains complex ideas in the simplest way possible and highlight the key benefits. Now, this is where many people make a common mistake. They start listening too many features, but audiences care more about benefits than features. Instead of saying our platform has AI dashboard, cloud integration, analytics, and automation, say our platform reduces time wasted between roles, improves collaboration, and gives teams real-time project visibility. I think by saying this, you can actually see the difference, right? So, this is how it benefits you. You explain how the product improves people's lives or work. So the simple trick is this: your feature talks about it, and at the same time the benefit sells. So the focus. Focus on two or three strong benefits instead of overwhelming the audience with more of information, and always use a real scenario. One of the smartest way to make your pitch memorable is by using a real life scenario or a short story. So stories that actually help people visualize how the product works in actual situations. For example, imagine a marketing team. It campaigns across email, meetings, and spreadsheets with the task flow, communication, task assignments, and reporting happen in one workspace. So this saves time and it improves coordination. So now the audience can clearly imagine the product in action, create. Stories create these kind of stories. Is create an emotional connection and make your pitch feel realistic instead of theoretical. So even a small example can make a huge impact in the audience mind and show your advantage. Now comes an important question: why should people choose your product instead of others? This is where you highlight your competitive advantage. Explain what makes your solution unique. For example, unlike other project management tools, TaskFlow uses AI insights to predict delays and improve planning efficiency. Now, that one sentence immediately gives the product a unique identity, and your advantages could be better speed, lower cost, simpler design, better customer experience, AI integration, sustainability, and even accessibility. So whatever it is, make it clear and memorable. And because if your audience cannot understand what makes you different, they may forget your product completely, right? So, and also you always end with a very strong note. Finally, you have to end your pitch with confidence. Don't simply stop after explaining the product. Summarize the core value clearly and leave the audience with a very strong final impression, right? And make it simple, clear, and confident. So, a good closing reinforces your message and makes your audience remember the product after the presentation ends. And remember, the flow that I'm going to say, it's always should be the problem, the solution, the benefits, the scenario, advantage, and strong closing. So that structure alone can make your pitch far more organized and make your presentation look more professional. So that's it, guys, and thank you for listening. And I'll see you in the next episode with more insights on communication, presentation, and professional speaking skills. Thank you.